Hi, hey, hello everyone. I have been missing in action for a little bit, but I'm back. I have been working behind the scenes to determine how best to utilize this channel in a way that is for your greatest and highest good and mine as well. I don't like to do things that don't have purpose. And so I've been behind the scenes trying to figure out ways to deliver these readings in a manner that is useful, productive, and that will ultimately help you achieve what is for your highest and your greatest good, whether that be to identify blockages, and to be able to move forward through those blockages, just to see what is hindering you, what next steps you need to take, what is good for you to get to the next place in your life, the next level, or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. So I have some new cards. I have these cards here. They are a part of the Soul Truth. And then I have a new deck of specialty tarot cards that are for your greatest and highest good and things that you need to know as well. So I'm going to test this out doing an all signs, but I'm going to do them individually. So maybe it's not an all sign in one video. I'm going to produce a few different videos going through the zodiac signs, and we're going to start here. Start with Aries. And so what I'm asking Spirit is, what do you need to focus on that in this moment of where you are when you happen to see this video? What is for your greatest and highest good? Actually, I think this is just going to be an intro video, and then I'm going to post another right after for each sign individually. Well, maybe I'll just keep it within here, and I'll have to pause and take note of the timestamps. But anywho, what the purpose of this, and again, I have been meditating, I've been praying, I've been just sitting with Spirit, with my ancestors and my guides also, to determine how best to utilize this space for us all. What is it that we need to know? I don't like useless information. I don't like following trends in the sense of repeating what other readers are saying. That's just not me, even if it comes through in the cards. Not to say that I won't honor it, but that's not the focus of this channel. I want the focus of this channel really to be a space that helps you get to your highest and greatest good, helps you get out of your way, helps you identify the things that are just beyond your understanding for yourself, or how to move forward. So that's what this channel is going to be for, moving forward. And so this is the first series, if you will, of many, where I'm going to try to do it on a more regular basis, just for us to be able to grow, as a community, and grow as individuals within this community, to be able to tap into the space that we need to be for our growth, and step away from those things that are hindering us or keeping us from achieving our greatest desires in this life, in this realm. So with that being said, Aries is going to begin after I really focus the intention for today and for this read. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, so I just wanted to do a meditation real quick, and I wanted to just get my wording correct with how I wanted to, what I want to focus. And so I think I'm going to go with beginning with Aries. My question to Spirit for the collective is, where does Aries need to focus their energy presently? This is for Aries. Where do they need to focus their energy presently? For their greatest and highest good, where do they need to focus their energy presently? Where does Aries need to focus their energy presently? So Aries, you need to think about who can you serve. So they're asking you to think about who can you serve. How can you be of service to others? I'm going to read what's on the other side. It says, in a world lacking soul-to-soul connection, small and simple acts are what create the biggest and most lasting impact. We shift our own pain and experience an avalanche. Let me repeat that. We shift our own pain and experience an avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in the service of others. Today's soul action for you, Aries, is to listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy that you feel when you serve others. Okay, so there's that. And now I'm going to pull from my spiritual journey deck to determine how can you maximize this energy. So I'm going to now pull from my spiritual journey deck to see, Aries, how can you maximize serving others? How can Aries maximize serving others today and moving forward? Cleanse wanted to come out, but I did not finish shuffling, so I'm going to put it back. How can Aries maximize serving others today? How can Aries maximize serving others today? Okay. So okay, what I'm getting is, don't be concerned about, you have worry and then you have knowledge. And what I get from this is not for you not to be concerned about what I'm feeling intuitively, is don't be worried about going into spaces based on, what is the word I'm looking for? Try not to worry about going into spaces on, based on your qualifications. Okay, Spirit, thank you. So try not to worry about going into spaces based on your qualifications. You have worry and then you have knowledge. You already have, I feel like you are overly concerned with what others are going to think of you. And this is in order to get to this space of who can you serve? Who can I serve today? This is not about you being in the place of, it's not about the qualities you possess from, what is this? Institution. It's not about institutional knowledge. It's about your heart space. I'm looking at this image here and it's about your heart space. You already have the knowledge. I'm seeing the flowers and the knowledge is blossoming. It's blooming. It is growing within you. But you have to get out of this place of worry. Even where she is as far as worry goes, she has flowers bloom behind her. So you're worrying for nothing. You're thinking that the plate, maybe you have an idea of what you want to do or where you want to go or how you want to show up, but you're overthinking it. That's it. You're overthinking it. Spirit is asking you to stop thinking about it so much and just do. Don't worry about how you're going to be perceived by others, because if it's a place where Spirit is asking you to go into, it's not about others. It's about you connecting with what is actually serving your soul, what's actually going to benefit your highest growth, the greatest good that you can put forth outside of what anyone else will think. You have already been equipped. You already know. I'm speaking to someone who has an idea of what they'd like to do, but you're overthinking it. And Spirit is saying, stop overthinking, just do. Getting to your heart space. If you're thinking about it, it's because it's already been placed upon your heart to act. And now you need to just follow through and carry on with it. I hope this resonates. If it does, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If it doesn't resonate, leave it for someone else. But come back and check the channel out again. Okay, that's what I got for Aries. I'm now going to move on to Taurus. Spirit for Taurus. What energy does Taurus need to embody? What is the energy Taurus needs to embody presently for where they are? What is the energy Taurus needs to embody presently for where they are? For their greatest and highest good. Okay, one more. What is the energy Taurus needs to focus on for their greatest and highest good presently? Oh, goodness. We're going to take what flipped over. Okay. And so let's see. It says, where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? And what will it take for me to feel well? The question is, if my body could talk, it would say what? The action you need to take today is feed your body what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. Make some new, exciting goals to take your health to the next level. So, what I'm feeling, Spirit is saying that you know what you need to do. Even though this question, if my body could talk, what would it say? You should answer that question for yourself. What would your body say if it could speak to you outright, out loud? Would it be happy with the way you are treating it? Would it be satisfied? Is the way you are treating your body presently, is it adding to and lengthening your years, or is it shortening your years? Does it feel good? Check in with yourself. Spirit is asking you to check in with yourself, your body, your mind, your spirit. Does it feel good? Are you treating this vessel that you have been given for this space and time, this dimension, this lifetime? Are you treating it as it should be treated? Spirit, how can Taurus embody this energy? How can Taurus take more control? How can Taurus embody this energy and take more control? How can Taurus embody this energy and take more control, Spirit? How can Taurus embody this energy and take more control? Wow, again, you have worry, and then you have omen. Aries got worry also. I feel here what Spirit is saying is that you also could be in the space of overthinking things. You have been given, Spirit has been giving you all kinds of signs and confirmations on what you need to do, and you're just not acting on it. You know what you need to do. You've been given that. You ask Spirit yourself, Spirit, how can I get in better shape? How can I treat my body better? How can I show myself more appreciation? And Spirit has been confirming for you, whether it be angel numbers, whether it be signs that you are seeing in the environment, whether it be confirmations that you find on YouTube, social media, and various other places. Spirit is saying you've been you've asked the question, you've received the answers, and you, my dear Taurus, you're just not moving on it. And what you're saying is, and you know, there's something about this worry is that you know that you need to, you know that you, for whatever the reason, only you can identify it, have been resistant to it. And because of that resistance, you worry about the long-term effects. And rightfully so. We are given a very limited amount of time in this dimension, on this plane. We're given a very limited amount of time. And so you want to be able to capitalize. And I'm feeling something also that you are worried about your limited amount of time. And you want to be able to capitalize and live this time to the fullest. In order to do that, follow your gut, follow your intuition, follow what the promptings that Spirit is giving you. Follow the omens, as the card says. Follow the omens. Pay attention to them. Acknowledge them. And that will help you in your journey. But it'll also, it'll help you to get out of your own way so that you can achieve success in your body goals, success in the way that you want to feel in your body, and success moving forward. I'm hearing something about diligence and willpower, that you're stronger than whatever it is that comes against you and tell you that you're not, period. That's it. That's it. Okay, Taurus, I love you. Talk to you again soon. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini, welcome to the party. Gemini, today's question is, what does Gemini need to know? What energy are they in? What do they need to focus on for their greatest and highest good, where they are present? This is for Gemini. Spirit, where does Gemini need to focus their energy for their greatest and highest good today? Where does Gemini need to focus their energy for their greatest and highest good? What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? Gemini, that question is for you. Where do you need to strengthen your boundaries? To create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings, and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. So this is asking you to take inventory, take stock of where you are in your relationships, Gemini. Spirit is asking you to be more intentional in how you move in your relationships as well. Sometimes when we get in relationships, we can tend to lose ourselves and get lost in the space of them. So much so, I'm thinking of people-pleasing tendencies. I'm thinking of self-sacrifice. I'm thinking of martyrdom. I'm thinking of you doing so much for the relationship that you actually forget to do for you. And so it continues on. Today's soul action, it says, when we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. If you are an empath, you can still be compassionate toward others without taking on their stuff. It is safe to trust that you are not here to fix anyone. You actually have a mantra, Gemini, and for today, and it says, I have everything I need within me, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what is best for me. So I'm going to leave that there, and then we're going to tap into your spirit journey, your spiritual journey, to see how can you, what the spirits say is necessary to go deeper in this energy of setting boundaries, reclaiming your own space from that of others. And how we can be more in alignment, Gemini. So Spirit, what additional, how can Gemini embody this space of living in their space? Even in the midst of their own relationships. Here we go. You have spell. And what I'm getting intuitively from spell is that you have to start speaking. This mantra is exactly what is necessary. Today's mantra, you need to start speaking more, greater positivity over yourself. When you find yourself in the space of being lost in others' energy, it is time to step back. Look at the relationship overall, but additionally, think about how you have been speaking into the relationship. Are you going into the relationship in the space of thinking that you have to do everything for it to be fulfilling? And if so, is that really what you want? Today's mantra is a clue, an indication. Can be confirmation too, where you need to start speaking over yourself in such a way that allows you still to have these intimate conversations, intimate relationships, and to grow deeper with someone, but not in the space of losing yourself for the sake of them. I'm going to repeat today's mantra because I feel like that is, quote unquote, the spell that you need to speak over yourself. I have everything I need within me now. That means that you don't have to go into a relationship looking for them to give you what you already possess. Repeating it, I have everything I need within me now, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what is best for me. So this is, again, not losing yourself in the space of relationships, not losing yourself for the sake of pleasing someone else, but standing in your right to receive as much as you give. Oh, excuse me. This is not actually asking you to cast a spell, but more to be mindful of your intentions when going into spaces, when going into relationships. The intention, and not just the intention, but also evaluating the relationship to determine, are you giving more to it than what you are receiving from it? And I hope that makes sense for someone. If it resonates with you, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. On to Cancer. All right, Cancers, come on in the room. Cancer, we're checking in to see what energy should you be embodying for your greatest and highest good currently where you are. This is an all signs reading. So if what does not resonate for you in your sun sign, please remember to check your moon, your moon and your rising rather. to get a more detailed picture. Cancer. What energy does Cancer need to embody for their greatest and highest good today? What energy does Cancer need to embody for their greatest and highest good today, Spirit? To where does my soul want to travel? Okay, and so I feel like this is more about you meeting your needs for, and not putting your. This is for you, about you meeting your needs and meeting and putting yourself first. When we travel, we grow. We open up our little worlds to more adventure, thrills, patience, understanding, trust, and oneness. Our hearts and minds expand and our desires are satisfied. Where is your soul calling you to visit? Pick a location on your desired list. Choose a date when you will get there and start planning. Create a Pinterest board or start searching on travel sites for the best restaurants. Anything that will create movement and excitement, I'm adding, to let the universe know that you are ready to make it happen and believe you can. Okay, let's take this further with our soul, our spiritual journey, because this is all about a soul calling. Spirit, how can Cancer continue to embody this energy of making their dreams and wishes come true? How can they fulfill their soul's calling, Spirit? How can Cancer fulfill their soul calling? How can Cancer fulfill their soul calling? How can Cancer fulfill their soul calling, Spirit? There we go. So you got demon. And what I feel that with demon is that you are possessing within you that adventurous spirit, that thing that typically you would shy away from out of fear. But it's that Spirit is asking you to embrace your darker side, embrace the things that you fear. Spirit is asking you to dive deeper within yourself. To answer your soul calling, you have to accept your darker nature. Accept those things that may not be accepted by society, or shunned by society because of old programming. Spirit is asking you to release that old programming and allow yourself the space to become one with your darker nature. And I don't mean darker nature in the sense of doing evil or in the sense of doing bad and harm to others. I mean the darker parts of us. In order for you to fully embrace the light within you and the fullness of your soul calling, you have to accept that you're not a bad being because you have less accepted thoughts. You know, you want to get to the place of being able to embrace all of you, because all of you is what makes you whole. To only say that you are light without accepting your dark, to say that you are, oh goodness gracious, goodness gracious, I'm sorry y'all, my cat is doing something on my sofa. To only accept the lighter parts of you, the quote unquote good, and reject the bad or the part that is not typically accepted by society is literally dividing you in half, or into spaces, into sections, because you are both light and dark. That's what makes you up as one being. You are light, you are dark, and all of that coming together. You have to learn to face your shadow, facing your shadow so that your light can shine even brighter. those who live in their truth accept that they may not possess all the time the most gracious of attitudes. They may not carry with them all the time the what am I looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? Oh goodness gracious, I did just lose my train of thought because of my cat. But you, in order to be in order to walk in the fullness of your being, you have to accept that there is light and there is dark within you. May the light outweigh the dark, and may you continually utilize your light energy over your dark, but don't dismiss your dark, because it has a purpose as well. That's what I have for you, Cancer. If this message resonated, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if it doesn't, be sure to check out your moon, your rising, not just your sun. Make sure you check out your other sign placements as well. From Cancer, we are now going into, I think Virgo would be next. So I'm going to go to Virgo, or is it Leo? I don't know. I got to double check. Give me a moment. But on to the next. Okay, I'm back, and it is Leo's turn now. Leo. Come in the room, Leo. Leo, we're checking in to see what is the energy you need to embody right now for your greatest and highest good. Leo, Spirit, what is the energy Leo needs to embody for their greatest and highest good? Leo, what is the energy you need to embody for your greatest, currently for your greatest and highest good? Leo. Leo, what does the energy Leo needs to embody for their greatest and highest good? Okay. Oh, how can I surrender? Okay, Leo, I'm sorry, but you got two cards. This one also fell out. Do I believe I am worthy? How can I surrender even more to this moment? I feel like this is a message in and of itself, because Spirit is asking you to believe that you are worthy. How can I surrender even more in this moment is to believe that you are worth whatever it is that you are asking for. The way that you want to go further in your spiritual journey, the way that you want to embody more of your purpose is to believe that you are worthy for it, and believe that you are equipped, and you are able. Okay, so let's see. Let's read this one first. How can I surrender even more in this moment? It says, it is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that what? I don't have my glasses on, y'all. Forgive me. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see, but you know is coming. Your today's soul action, Leo, is know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. Here's your mantra, Leo. I surrender. I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcome, and I joyfully trust the process. Your bonus card, you're the first that got a bonus card, but your bonus card, do I believe I am worthy? Your bonus card says you are worthy and you are deserving and you are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within and go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Maya Angelou. Your soul, for your bonus card, the soul action says, for a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? And your mantra is, I am worthy of it all. So how you surrender in this moment, both cards are asking you to let go and accept. I feel that it's asking you to let go and accept that what you have desired or what you want wants you. What you want wants you. I was about to say require, but what you want wants you. But you gotta let go of pressing so hard to make it happen and just trust and believe that you're worthy of it. And so because you're worthy of it, it will happen. Okay, Spirit, let's see. For Leo, we're going into our spiritual journey deck. And so for Leo, how can they embody this energy even greater, Spirit? What do they need to do to embody this energy even greater? What does Leo need to do to embody this energy even greater? One more shuffle. What can Leo do to embody this energy even more greater? I don't even know if that's good English, but I said it, so whatever. What does Leo need to do to embody this energy? You got out of body experience, but you got it in reverse. And so this is saying what you need to do is get into you. Instead of going out of your body, get into your body. As you see this woman here upright, she is she has her head tilted back. She is joyfully enjoying the moment. And I feel like what Spirit is asking for you is to have more time like this. Close your eyes and embrace what is around you. Embrace your oneness with God, with the universe. Embrace that, and in that becomes the assurance of that worth begins to well up within you, where there's nothing that can tell you or take you out of the space and put you into a place of being undeserving. When you get into your body and start owning your body and having these in-body experiences, you see that what you desire does desire you, and it comes to you easily. It comes to you freely. The resistance begins to dissipate, and the flow begins to replace it, and a divine flow begins to replace where there was resistance. Getting into your body helps you also to see that you are not alone, that your spirit guides, your ancestors, the Holy Spirit, God, universe is all with you, all at the same time, all in the space of where you currently are. And you begin to understand and trust the process even the more, knowing that what you speak, you get to see your speaking, your manifestations through your spoken word comes more freely. You see it, you see synchronicities easily. Because at that point, you're now in alignment. Leo, Spirit is asking you to not have an out-of-body experience, have an inner body experience. Go into yourself, sit, meditate, draw into yourself more so that you can see your outward begin to change. That's what I got for you, Leo. And I believe Virgo is up next. Come back if this message resonates with you. If you like the message and want to see more of it, please comment, like, and share, and subscribe. If this message does not particularly resonate, please be sure to check not only your sun, but your moon and your rising, as well as other placements as well. See you soon, Leo. Virgo, come on through. Virgo, come on into the room. Virgo. This message will be for Virgo. I am asking Spirit for Virgo and for all of the signs. How can Virgo embody the greatest energy for their highest and purposeful good? What does Virgo need to do to get into that space? What is the energy Virgo needs to be in for their greatest and highest good? Virgo, come on into the room. Last shuffle. What does Virgo need to know for their greatest and highest good, Spirit? What energy does Virgo need to possess for their greatest and highest good, Spirit? What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? This is a good question for you, Virgo. And this is also revealing of your money blockages. Virgo, I know you are a producer. You are about that business, but you can be a bit of a perfectionist. And this is asking you to check in with those thoughts. Check in with where you are. What do you believe about money? And do your beliefs match your dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Today's soul action, Virgo, is asking you to take a deep dive in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. It is time for a sacred shift. What will your next chapter be? Start here with this journal prompt. Start here with this journal prompt. Fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because. Okay, Spirit, we're going into my spiritual journey deck. And so we're asking Spirit, what does Virgo need to do to align with this energy? What does Virgo need to do to align with this energy surrounding any money blocks? Not that we want to keep the blocks, we want to release them, but how can Virgo embody this energy of identifying their blocks so that they can be removed? What does Virgo need to do, Spirit? What does Virgo need to do to align with this energy, Spirit? What does Virgo need to do to align with this energy, Spirit? Your spirit guides are So this is asking you to go back into your beliefs, right? It says take a deep dive in your belief system around money. And I feel like it's something tied to ancestral lineage and how beliefs have been passed down to you through lineage from grandma, from great grandma, from great great grandma, going back generations. You have spirit guide and Akashic records. And what that's saying to me is that this is a generational thing that has to be broken. The blockages surrounding your money are holding you back from you achieving and really becoming your ancestors' greatest gift. You know what I'm saying? It's really, it's something, Spirit is asking you to go deeper and look at how your mom handled money. Look at how your grandma handled money. Look at how money has been handled in your generational line. Are you reckless? Are you impulsive? Are you industrious? You know, Spirit is asking you to look at these things, look at the generational way that money has been handled in your family line, in your ancestral line. And therein lies the clue that will highlight for you where the blockages are. And if you need help, please call on your spirit guides. Call on your spirit guides to help you tap into your Akashic records so that you can see or identify which line of your family history, of your lineage, who had good money matters and who had bad money habits. You know, Spirit is asking you for you to continue to excel and to even grow even more or blossom even further. Spirit is asking you, call on your spirit guides, look at your family lineage. Take inventory of how money has been handled within your family lines. And therein is the information you need so that you can now move forward with intention. You can now move forward progressively in growing your money and growing your lineage and your legacy. Growing your legacy. That's the word I really want to use. Growing your legacy by releasing the blockages. When you heal the blockages in yourself, you heal the blockages for past lines of family lines, as well as your continued legacy, your for family to come. Those that have not even set foot on this plane yet, you heal that before it even happens. So there you are, Leo. I'm sorry, Virgo, forgive me. There you are, Virgo. Virgo, continue growing. I hope this message resonates. And if it does, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If it does not resonate, that's okay as well. Check out your, other than your sun, check out your moon and your rising, as well as other placements for a greater and a more detailed picture of what you need to know. Check in with what resonates for you and check back for additional videos of this nature and then other of this nature and then more. Okay, I keep calling you Leo. Some Leos may be watching, but there you go, Virgo. That's what I got for you, and I hope this message helps. Who's up next? Is it Libra? I think Libra is up next. Okay, Spirit, here we are at Libra. We are asking, Spirit, for my Libras who are in attendance and receive this message. Spirit, what energy does Libra need to embody for their greatest and highest good? What energy does Libra need to embody for their greatest and highest good? What energy does Libra need to embody for their greatest and highest good? Libra. What energy does Libra need to embody for their greatest and highest good, Spirit? There you go. You also. And we started with this card. Aries says that who can I serve today? Spirit is asking you to check in to see where you can be of use for others today. There is an unselfish air about you, Libra, and we know Libra is the scale, so this is about fairness too. Who can you give to today? If you have been giving more of yourself to yourself, I ain't got no issues with that. But Spirit is also asking you to look at who can you serve today as well. The card says, in a world lacking soul to soul connection, small and simple acts are what create the biggest and most lasting impact. We shift our own pain and experience an avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in the service of others. So, who needs you today? Today's soul action says, listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy that you feel when you serve others. Libra, Spirit is asking you to be more selfless today. Spirit is asking you to give of yourself to someone. It's not asking you to go out and think that you got to serve the world. It's asking you to find one individual that you can give to selflessly. Even if it is an organization, can you give selflessly? If you see someone on the side of, okay, working on the truth. Confirmation. If you see someone on the side of the road and Spirit prompts you to give to them, can you do that? Spirit is asking you to become one and to give selflessly. This card fell when I asked the question. If you find, can you do that? The answer was yes. Very interesting. But I'm going to put that back because I wasn't finished shuffling. We're going into the spiritual journey, and I'm asking Spirit, how can we embody being more selfless today? How can Libra embody being more selfless? I say today, but these messages are timeless. It will hit when you need to find it. How can Libra be more selfless today, Spirit? How can Libra be more selfless today, Spirit? How can Libra be more selfless today, Spirit? Okay. You got healer and self-care. So how you can be more selfless. Okay. It's all right. So I'm not struggling with this. I am. It is kind of a opposite end of the spectrum message. Because what I'm getting from this is that in order for you to heal, you do have to be mindful of yourself. Spirit is still asking you to be selfless, but even in being selfless, quite possibly, you being selfless is your healing. But you have to remember yourself too. Maybe I'm speaking to a Libra that has been more selfless and more giving of themselves and not remembering themselves. To serve others in a capacity that heals them means that you are sharing of yourself. You're giving the God light within you. You're sharing the God light within you with others who need it too. But don't give so much that you forget you too. Don't deplete yourself in the space of healing others also. I think that's the forefront of the message. Yes, the Spirit wants you to give to others, but also be mindful not to deplete yourself in the vein of giving to others. Don't give so much that you don't leave anything in reserve for yourself. And I feel like that's what this is saying, that you are a healer and you can heal through your giving, but don't give so much that you forget you. That's where the self-care comes in. And I hope that makes sense. Who needs you today? You need to, when Spirit prompts you to give, be mindful to go ahead and give and receive the joy from giving to others, but don't give so much that you don't have anything left for you. That's your message today, Libra. I hope this message finds you in greatness and peace. And if it does resonate, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if it doesn't, make sure that you check your other placements, your rising signs, your moon signs, and other placements that you may have. You may find a more detailed message there. But remember what this message is asking you take it with a how they say, with a grain of salt. You take what resonates and you leave what doesn't. Up next, we're going to dive into Sagittarius. Sagittarius is next. Spirit, this message is for Sagittarius. We are tapping in and wanting to know, what is Sagittarius current energy? What is the energy for Sagittarius to embody for their greatest and highest good? Spirit, what is your message to Sagittarius? What energy do they need to embody for their greatest and highest good today? Sagittarius, Spirit, what energy do they need to embody for their greatest and highest good? Sagittarius, what energy do they need to embody? Ooh. What am I most afraid of losing? Sagittarius, Spirit is saying to you, as we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Today's soul action says, name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are going. Today's mantra, I move forward knowing that I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. Your question was, what am I most afraid of losing? And it's asking you today to think about if those things, the things that you are afraid of losing, you actually don't lose them. You just, when you step away from what does not serve you, you begin to give all of those things that you were giving away freely to someone else. You give them to yourself. Spirit, how can Sagittarius embody this energy? What does Sagittarius need to do to embody this energy, Spirit? What does Sagittarius need to do to embody this energy today, Spirit, moving forward? One more shuffle. Sorry about the shaking of the camera, y'all. My setup is a little janky. I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better. What does Sagittarius need to do today to embody this energy, Spirit? What does Sagittarius need to do today to embody this energy? Wow. Right off the back, subliminals. One more, Spirit. And reflection. Okay. I'm getting from this, as soon as that turned over, I get quiet reflection. Subliminals and reflection. When you remember that you are all that you have been given, you need to reflect. I got this message also for another sign, that going inward, quieting the outside, because I'm looking at her headphones, quieting the outside so that you can go inward will help you see yourself in a more straightforward manner and not out of the periphery. So Spirit is saying that when you go inside, you will begin to, as your inner world opens, so does your outer world, because your periphery now expands to have a more full view. When you go inside, you can see where you have been looking outwardly in order to get what you have already had inwardly. And so losing something on the outside does not mean that it's gone from you, or you are deprived, or you are devoid of it. When you go inside, you begin to see it. Your world, in the inside world, opens up. And so now you can see that everything you were looking for outside of you, you already have. Now you begin to understand that you've been giving so freely of yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. But again, don't give so much that you ain't got nothing left for you. Spirit is saying you've been giving outwardly in a transactional sense, and hoping to receive that, hoping that what you give, you get back reciprocally. And Spirit is saying that this is not about that. It's not about the transaction. This is about you recognizing that you are love, and the love you have given with the hope of returning, you already have it. How else are you able to give it if you're looking for it to come back to you? And that's wonderful. It should be reciprocal. But if it doesn't mean that you are devoid of it. It means if you can give it, you already have it to give. Spirit is asking you to turn the outside down so that the inside can speak more loudly. And in reflection, you will see that everything that you've been looking for outside of yourself has already been within. Okay? I hope I'm trying to keep these messages short and sweet and not be too long-winded. So I hope this message resonates. If it does, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if it does not, please be sure to check your other placements, your sun, your rising, and even other, I was about to say ascendant, but other placements in your chart for a detailed view and more what may resonate and more deeply with you for where you are currently. Up next, we have Scorpio. Scorpio next. Spirit, Scorpio. Oh, I think I did that out of line. I did that out of placement. I did Sagittarius and not Scorpio. So Scorpio, we are doing now. Forgive the it being out of place. But we're doing Scorpio now. Scorpio, Spirit, what is the energy Scorpio needs to embody presently? What is the energy Scorpio needs to embody presently? What is the energy Scorpio needs to embody presently? Okay, Scorpio, what can I burn? Ooh, okay, Scorpio. Ooh. What can I burn? The energy you need to embody says, burn it. Oh, you know what? Let me pause this right here. I'm tired of struggling to see. Okay, I got it now. It says burn it. Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that ran through your head. Let me get my glasses, y'all. Forgive me, please. Let me get my glasses, Scorpio. Give me a pause. Okay, Scorpio, I'm back. So it says burn it. Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready, so use them. Today's soul action, Scorpio, is saying, make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? Okay. So I like this. What it's asking you to do, it sounds like Spirit is asking you to write it out. Write the vision, make it plain. Spirit is asking you to burn those old concepts, those old ideas, the old things the old ways of being that have held you back. Spirit is asking you to now embody new energy fully. And you do that by acknowledging what does not work for you. And what it's saying, even with this burn, you can do a burn ritual, if you will, by writing it out. Write what no longer, the energy that no longer serves you. That could be low self-esteem. That's an energy. Let it go. Write it, put it on a piece of paper, write it and burn it. Write out self-sabotaging behaviors. Write out the things that you notice about yourself that don't work for you. How you have self-defeating behavior, self-deprecating behaviors, how you talk about yourself. Write out all those things that you notice about yourself that you don't like. And I don't mean the physical attributes. I mean characteristics. I mean behaviors. I mean thought patterns and ways of being. Write those things down. Put it on a piece of paper. Write it out and burn it. Let it go. Make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. You're in a new chapter. If you're seeing this video, it's because you're in a new chapter and you're ready to embody and embrace newness. In order to do that, you got to let go of the old, because the old is holding you back. It's keeping you stagnant and blocking you from progressing. Spirit, how can Scorpio embody this energy to the fullness? How can Scorpio embody this energy in its fullness? How can Scorpio embody this energy in its fullness, Spirit? Okay, let's see. How can Scorpio embody this energy in its fullness? Protect yourself. Give me one more, Spirit. And cleanse. There you go. So there have been some, what I'm getting from this is there are forces that have been working against you. Those forces are what you are possessing within, those old ways of thinking. All of those things are working against you. When you have to protect yourself, and for whatever means that your ancestors are leading you to, I'm going to say you, at the very least, pray over yourself. At the most, tap into your ancestors and see how they would suggest. Ask them for protection. But you need to protect yourself and cleanse, because there are old things trying to stay latched on, and Spirit is asking you, in order to release that. That's why burn came up, a burn ceremony, asking your ancestors. If you sit quietly in meditation and ask your ancestors and your guides, ask the Holy Spirit to show you what is it about you that is in your own way. And when those things are revealed to you, write them down, and willfully, with intention, write them down and willfully burn it to release it. Let it go. Purge yourself of it. Cleanse. That's where that's coming from. You need to cleanse, meaning purging yourself of what is no longer working for you. That's what's in your way, Scorpio. Today's soul action, I'm going to read it again. Today's soul action says, make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? After you have cleansed, after you have released, after you have let it go with intention, now write out how you want the rest of your days, whether it be this month, this week, the rest of today. Write it out how you want it to look. Write it out, script it, give it energy by putting yourself into that space, sitting for a minute, meditating, visualizing how you want it to look, and then write it out for it to manifest. I hope that this message resonates with those who find it. May it speak to your soul. May your soul guidance, as it has led you here, I pray that it also gives you the energy and energizes you to move forward in what you have received for your protection and for your cleansing. It's now time to go forward from this moment and be better than the last moment. That's what I got for you, Scorpio. If this message resonates, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. On to, it was out of order, so I did Sagittarius previously. We're now going to move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, we are asking Spirit, what energy do you need to embody for your greatest and highest good? Spirit, what energy does Capricorn need to embody for their greatest and highest good? Spirit, can you give us guidance? What does Capricorn need to embody for their greatest and highest good? What energy does Capricorn need to embody for their greatest and highest good, Spirit? What energy does Capricorn need to embody for their greatest and highest good, Spirit? Capricorn, Spirit is asking you to look into who you can serve today, to get out of yourself, get outside of yourself, and give of yourself. Let's see. In a world lacking soul-to-soul connection, small and simple acts are what create the biggest and most lasting impact. We shift our own pain and experience an avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in the service of others. Who needs you today? Today's soul action says, listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy you feel when you serve others. Aries got this card, and another sign got this card also, asking you to give more of yourself. Who needs you today? Get outside of yourself and give to what needs you. Along your spiritual journey, how can Capricorn embody this energy, Spirit? Giving of themselves, how can Capricorn embody this energy? Serving them other than themselves, how can Capricorn embody this energy, Spirit? How can Capricorn embody this energy, Spirit? I'm hearing you have yes in reverse, and then you have enemy upright. And I'm hearing that not your enemy. So how you embody this energy is not looking at people around you as your enemy. They're not against you. Okay. So I'm feeling this, that you may have been hurt. You may have been told something that goes against it goes against you. That's not your enemy. That is someone lending themselves to serving you and helping you to see yourself. What else am I receiving from this, Spirit? What else would you like Capricorn to know? I'm hearing not everything is as it seems. Someone giving you constructive criticism is not against you. Even though you might think, and that's how it's your perception of it, they're not against you, Capricorn. Someone giving you constructive criticism is actually trying to help you see yourself and trying to help you step into a better light. It's trying to help you express yourself in ways that would be more receiving of others and help you also to be more authentic in yourself. Capricorn, I know this may not be something you necessarily want to hear, but again, I'm going back to what I heard first is, I'm not your enemy. They are not your enemy. Did you hear that chime? That chime was, it's the way I look at my spirit guides confirming. The world is not against you, Capricorn. If you can release your ego, then you can see that the criticism you receive is not to break you down, but to help build you up. Even someone who is not necessarily for your greatest good, or someone who you perceive as being against you, can be used by the universe to elevate you. I'm hearing a table set before you in the presence of your enemies. But to do that, you have to stop sabotaging yourself. How does this tie into the message, Spirit? How does this tie into the message? You're in the way of being able to make those connections, Capricorn. Wow, your message is so different from the others. You're in the way of connecting with the depth that you desire, because you are perceiving people as being your enemy. The very people that you have been assigned to help in some way, there's an exchange. They are also assigned not just to receive your help, but to give to you too. But if you are perceiving them as your enemy, you are blocking yourself off from them. Take note of your relationships and take inventory, rather, of how you could, I'm hearing, misconstrue heartfelt criticism, thinking that they are against you or that they're haters. Even your haters can offer you some wisdom. Sometimes they confirm that you're doing it right. Sometimes they can show you where you can be better. Wow, that's such a different message from what I've received from other signs in this reading. But I do hope it resonates. If it does, please like, comment, share, and subscribe with how it resonates. And if it doesn't, be sure to check your other placements, your sun sign, your moon, and your rising. Up next is Aquarius. Aquarius. What energy does Aquarius need to embody for their greatest and highest good, Spirit? What energy does Aquarius need to embody for their greatest and highest good, Spirit? Aquarius. What energy does Aquarius need to embody for their greatest and highest good? Aquarius. What energy does Aquarius need to embody for their greatest and highest good? What does my body want to move today? Or how? I'm sorry, I said what. How does my body want to move today? Spirit is asking you to tap into your body to determine what it needs for today. Your message says, when we move, we change our state and raise our vibration. This new elevated state becomes a channel for more energy. Are you moving your body daily? Are you passionate about it? Is it time to try something new? Today's soul action is asking you, how does your body want to move today? Listen to it and do it, and joyfully do it. Find some movement in your body today and enjoy the movement of it, whether it be walking, whether it be riding, whether it be dancing, whether it be sitting and stretching. Spirit is asking you to find movement. We're going further with this spiritual journey deck to find out how can Aquarius embody this energy of movement. How can Aquarius embody this energy of movement today, Spirit? How can Aquarius embody the energy of movement today? How can Aquarius embody this energy of movement today, Spirit? That's too much. How can Aquarius embody this energy of movement, Spirit? Okay. What is this? Generational curse. And that came out upside down. One more. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. My doggy is barking at the... Okay, you also got this. So you have generational curse, energy harvesting, and knowledge. What am I receiving from this, Spirit? I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive my pooch. I'm trying to... Jesus. Nuka. All right, you have generational curse in reverse, which is saying to me that this is not something generational. This is something that you, Aquarius, have picked up for yourself. Energy harvesting and knowledge. Give me a moment. Let me sit with this. Generational curse in reverse. It is within you. Okay, so looking at these first two, I'm getting you are stagnating your energy. That you have the knowledge, you know what you need to be doing, but you're not doing it. You're sitting on what it is that you need to do. Energy harvesting is giving me that you're just sitting there. You say that you're building your energy, but in all actuality, you're stagnating yourself because you have the energy. You have this one card here that is in black and white, and then you have these other colorful cards here, right? And so what this is telling me is that you are in your own way. Okay. Ooh, burping on the confirmation. You are in your own way. You say you're sitting, waiting for something, building up your energy. And all you are doing is really just accumulating it. With these books and knowledge here, you're just accumulating it. You are not doing anything with it. And this right here is saying you are in your own way. In this energy harvesting in generational curse in reverse, it is within you. You know it. You've been sitting, you've been collecting knowledge, you've been doing the research, and you ain't doing nothing with it all. So Spirit is saying, in order for you to get into this energy, how does my body want to move today is really just to get your ass up and do it. Excuse my language, but that's where I'm at with it. Spirit is saying is just to get the hell up and do it. You have gathered all the you've gathered all the information you need to act, and you are just not acting. Spirit is giving you a swift kick in the butt right now. Come on through, Spirit. Spirit is giving you a swift kick in the butt because you're sitting on all of the knowledge that you've gained, all the research you've done. You are just sitting with it, and it's this black and white energy harvesting is telling me you're allowing it just waste away. It's all in your headspace. All in your headspace. Everything that you've accumulated, you're keeping it up here in your headspace and not doing anything with it. And that's what's being wasted. So how do you move your body in regards to moving your body is to get the hell up and do. Stop sitting on it. Stop waiting for it. I mean, either you're going to keep it all up here or you're going to express it in some way. And in order to express it, you actually have to do. Okay, Aquarius, that's what Spirit said. Get up and do. That's what I got for you, Aquarius. Up next is Pisces. Oh, sorry. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if this message resonated with you. And if it didn't, that's okay. Check your other signs, check your other placements, your moon and your rising. And maybe even, I've been wanting to say it, your midhaven. I don't know what your midhaven is, but you do. So check that out. And maybe that'll resonate even much more deeply with you. But anywho, stay tuned for Pisces. What is the Pisces? Come on in the room. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Spirit, what is the energy Pisces needs to embody currently for their greatest and highest good? Pisces, what is the energy Pisces needs to embody for their greatest and highest good, Spirit? Pisces, what is the energy Pisces needs to embody for their greatest and highest good? How can I be more flexible right now? Flexibility, I was just talking about for Aquarius, that flexibility for them might be in body movement. Flexibility might be for you in a much more general term, Pisces. Spirit is wanting you to inquire within yourself, how can you be more flexible right now? Spirit says, what are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Today's soul action, it says, remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. Then do some yoga. Move your body. Stretch your mind. That's for you, Pisces. Spirit is asking you to be more flexible in your relationships, in the spaces in which you take up. Spirit is asking you to not be so rigid. Trust that you are safe when you allow yourself to live in your authenticity. How can Pisces continue to embody this energy, Spirit? How can Pisces continue to embody this energy, Spirit? Reconciliation. Ooh, in the space of the card that says, how can you be more flexible? Yeah, and then reconciliation. So this is coming in the space of relationships, that in order for you to find that place of be in that place, get to that space of reconciliation, you're going to need to let go of rigidity, let go of old ways of thinking, let go of your old perception of the relationship. One more, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to take it. You're fearful. You fear that by letting go, you are, let me see if I can move these up so you can see. But for fear, you fear that you know what's going to happen if you let go. And Spirit is saying it's not really what you think. I'm getting that you are projecting into it what you think will happen, which in turn, you're projecting into it means that you are carrying the thought of what you think is going to happen. If you're carrying the thought of what you think is going to happen, believe it or not, you're actually creating that circumstance for it to happen. Whereas Spirit is saying for you to let it go. In order for you to not manifest the thing that you don't want to happen, then you have to let go of thinking that it's going to happen in the way that you think it's going to happen. Damn, I hope that makes some sense. So we know that our thoughts create our shit. Why can't I get this out? Somebody is tongue-tied because you got me tied up. The thoughts that you have can create your reality. And if you have clairvoyance here, you have a clear knowing but you are allowing the negativity to invade or overtake or override your clear knowing. Spirit is saying that in the space of being flexible, be cognizant and aware of your thoughts to keep them from projecting into the reality and thus creating that reality. You are safe. You are safe and free to be who you want to be, who you desire to be, and to live in your authenticity. Living in your authenticity, it will allow, it may be a little tumultuous initially, but you owning who you are helps others to be in their rightful space in the same environment of where you are too. You create that safety by being who you are. Allowing someone to get to know you and get to know you in your genuineness will give them the assurance of like they know what to expect from you. When you're genuine, it's not, I don't have to guess about how you're going to be. I know that in your genuineness, there's the intention of good. And so again, with the projecting into your reality from a negative space, you can project into your reality from a space of positivity. I feel like with your clairvoyance, there's a clear knowing. Maybe you've seen how things could go, but remember that could also be a projection. Spirit is saying to be more flexible. Trust your intuition, trust your knowing. Don't give in to fear. Don't give in to the negative, and the despair that comes from others even projecting into your atmosphere, into your reality. I'm just looking at all of these birds just clattering around her. The fact that you have so many other beings giving input, it's clouding your judgment. For you to have this place or get into this place of reconciliation in your relationships, you need to, show up more authentic. You need to be more flexible, allowing people to be who they are. Number 3, turn off the outside clatter. Turn off, what is the word I'm looking for, Spirit? Turn off the chatter and the negative projections from the outside. That's where I'm at. The negative projections from the outside, because your intuition is telling you, your clair-knowing, your clairvoyance, and you've been able to see the way you want it to show up, but the influence of all of this negativity outside of you is clouding that, and it's causing you to now project outwardly from this place of despair and fear. And I hope that makes sense for you, Pisces. That's what I have for you. And I think we went through the whole zodiac. So if you have tuned in, I hope this message resonates for you. If it does, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if it doesn't, be sure to check your other placements, your moon, your rising, and any other placements that you feel called to check. You may get a greater message with more detail, helping you to understand all of the messages in the whole. Tune back in. I think I'm going to make some new series or come out with some new videos, some new topics, all for the purpose of helping us to achieve our greatest and highest good, helping us to really walk in our purpose and our authenticity. I love you all, and I'll see you again soon.